your Ladies and gentlemen, the 15 roles in real estate offices. That's right. It's not just salesperson and property manager. There is so much more. Stay tuned. We're going to tell you more about real estate roles.
I'm the ringleader, so listen up.
Hey Mark, how are you going?
Good, Mr. Wapshot. How are you?
I'm very good, very good. Looking forward to this morning's session. Real estate officers, more than salespeople. So we'll be going through and sharing the beautiful family we have over here at Novak Properties.
Yes. So look, there's more. I think when you typically think about real estate office, you think, okay, salesperson, okay, property manager, but there's thousands of jobs that we get through during a day, and there's so many different people that do different things. We wanted to celebrate those people, talk quickly about what those people do in the office, and you know what? If you do want to get in real estate, you may go, you know what? I don't want to do sales, I don't want to do property management, but I like that role that these guys are talking about. Before we start, Josh,
Yep.
what did you think? Because you've been in the industry 6 months now. Before you got in the industry, when it comes to these roles, what did you see when you started that you thought, shit, I didn't see that from the outside in?
Yeah, well, there's plenty that goes on behind the scenes. I think especially like the whole photography, media group that we've got going. So we've got our Barnabas photographer, the level of detail, floor plan, the measurements that goes into it, and then the media team that puts it all together. So we generally like to Novacify our photos and floor plans, just to put our touch on it, because these guys. Not much is seen, but these guys do a lot, and it wouldn't be as easy for us to sell these amazing properties without them without their support behind us. So it'd be great to show a bit of their side, lift the cover, so to speak, on what happens behind the scenes.
You know what? In one day, what 50 people do at Novak, we're going to share with you today. But that's a lot of work. That's a lot of hours. That's a lot of calls. So it's not just salespeople and property managers, media, which Josh is speaking about, other stuff. So let's just go through maybe the roles of some of the guys in the office. Talk about what these guys do in their typical day. So you're gonna do a roulette with us, a face roulette.
Yeah. So
Here we go.
I thought we'd start off with something a little bit different. Let's start off with the one and only Branka. So Branka, yeah,
Branka Stankovic, Balkan
Mark.
Express.
Exactly. Yes, Mark. I thought you'd be good to handle this one and just let everyone know what the amazing Branka does.
Okay, so to give you an idea, 16 years in real estate. Rocks into the office at 8:25. Walks up very calmly. Gets in position behind that powerful computer of hers, and talks to the crew, and then off the day goes. So what Branka would do is, she's the department head of property management, done it a long time. So it's basically a lot of email responses from people, a lot of calls coming in. She's first to answer a lot of calls that come into the office. Problem solver. So when it comes to repairs, maintenance, arrears, file management, generally she will she will plug the holes of the big problems that happen in rentals in general, and work with all the property managers there to have a discussion. A bit of an octopus, but rentals, residential, pretty much purely. If I missed anything there?
Yeah. No, I think you've touched it. And octopus, probably, multiple things going on. I like that. Yeah, that's probably a good way to explain it there. And I thought what I'd do as well then is someone on the less experienced side, a new addition, Alex Miras. He's a recent addition to the Novak group.
Big
so
Al.
yeah, Big Al. Yeah, he's been great. So yeah, Al was previously a tradie, so he's made the move over to real estate. Great guy. But yeah, he's been really handy because not only is it pen and paper with real estate, but you've got a lot of moving parts. So signs that need to be moved when you can't get someone, your ingoing reports, all these sorts of things. So Al's been a bit of a multi-tool. He can get on the tools and help us out. If we're putting up the big reindeers up on the roof for everyone for Christmas time, or taking signboards or doing inspections. I've spoken to Al quite a bit, so he's enjoyed, the versatility of the job, and he's living a little bit of the tradie here and there where he's pulling things apart, but he seems to be loving real estate. So I thought it'd be good to bring up Al since he's new and he's made a bit of a career change, and yeah, he's been really good. So there's Al for you. But yeah, he'll be out on the open homes.
Really like him.
On the northern beaches, he'll be there to greet you. So great bloke, Al.
And you know what? It's amazing when people start in a business. Sometimes it's just an awesome fit. And he's a guy that after 1 week in the office, it felt like it'd been 1 year in the office. So just top guy, good fit,
yeah.
good fit. Who else we got? Another role.
Well, I thought we couldn't not include the general himself, Milosh.
Oh, the general. Why is he called the general?
He's the general because he knows how everything works, whether it be a storage code or doing the accounts for the business. The general is over it all. You can generally go and ask Milosh a question, and he's gonna know what it is or how to fix it. So that's why we refer to him as the general. But Milosh is here.
What does he do every day? He's got 40 hours a week. What does he do every day?
And he does everything from agent bond releases to chasing deposits, arranging meetings for yourself, new staff coming in. He's always talking to them first, employment contracts. Yeah, the general does it all. He has his weekends to himself, but Monday to Friday, if you ever need anything, the general's your man.
But you know what? I think people underestimate when you're the go-to person. There's a lot of conversations. You know what I mean? Like all it takes is if each person asks him a question, if each person takes 10 minutes of his or 5 minutes every day, his day's probably gone.
Yeah, and that you generally see that as well because you think, Milosh will know, so he's generally the first person you go to. So he's great. He's a pillar. A pillar of the Novak properties over here. So, yeah, love the general.
Next job. If you just tuned in, we're talking about jobs in real estate that you wouldn't think exist. Some obvious, some not.
Yeah, well, what about our lovely Nikki Elliott?
Oh, Nick Star.
Yeah, Nikki.
Star.
She's another one that puts a lot of work in behind closed doors. So, Nikki had a background in film. She told me quite a few stories, so it was quite interesting. It was in the film industry, but she actually puts together a lot of the media, a lot of the
graphic, I think.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. You're correct. Yeah, so she does all the photography for our rentals. She also does a lot of the social media, textile. And hands them out to the team in order for us to, share on our Instagram and so forth. So, Nikki's generally a one that you don't see behind the scenes, but very pivotal to Novak and what we're about.
Super smart.
Yeah, definitely.
Super smart. Super quiet.
Yeah. That's right. You don't hear much, and then all of a sudden, here it is. You see her Novak posts come through all through the night. So she's definitely not one to stop working either.
Nikki talks with her ears and eyes.
Yeah.
So you'll see her go, and then you'll see her turn around and look, and she'll go click, and you'll see that she's like registered something. You're like, what? She's like, that's a really, and then she'll talk about it. So she's a doer. She's a doer.
Yeah, definitely.
But media's, look at media in real estate, how it's changed now. That it's it's chiseled out entire roles for photography and
Oh,
she's,
yeah.
if we're renting 70 properties in rentals a month, she's photographing all of them.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, so it is a busy, non-stop a job there as well, and she's always there to sub in if we need anyone on the open homes over the weekends too. So it's great to have that level of support amongst each other as employees for Novak. So we've always got each other's backs and things like that. So it's really nice to have people like that in your workplace. It makes it even better of a place to come.
Any other one more role before we go?
This is a tough one because I really wanted to show the media. So I think I really wanted, because obviously Barnabas, he's great with his photos, but I think lately as well, Tiffany has been an absolute standout, and Lisa Glenn, the stuff they do behind the scenes, and Alora as well. But definitely Tiffany, because she's here all the time. She's back till late. And she's not just organizing the media, but she's become a bit of a role now where she helps managing some of the relationships in terms of our vendors and organizing, ads, strata reports, whatever it may be. So along with her media design, she's also really, another pillar of that support for us sales staff, which means a lot, because when you're on the go 24/7, non-stop, it's just so great to be able to reach out to that support, such as herself. And when you get to ask someone for some assistance and she looks back with a big smile on her face and never know. So that would probably be Tiff, always happy, always smiling, always there to help, and no shortcut. She does a really good job. So and that goes for Lisa Glenn and Alora. I really wanted to put that in there because for myself, over the last couple of weeks, they've been fantastic. And in order to market yourself as an agent in a really competitive market, without these guys and their assistants, that success is just nowhere realized where it should be. So I think, that media team we have is the best. I mean, you see, guys, where I'm showing you today, which is the list weekly. You might have seen a few agencies now try and put something like this together, but I think, we're the top echelon when it comes to this sort of stuff. And that goes down to our media team. So, I think it's great to show those guys that do the work behind the scenes and put, brilliant products like this, not only for the agents, but for our customers and the clientele of the Northern Beaches. It's really great to understand, what's going on in your suburb, and what sort of transactions are happening without someone calling you. It's an easy pickup at the front of our office. So guys, feel free to come down and grab a copy of the list and realize the hard work that goes into these projects.
And these guys, like week in, week out, pushing it, improving it, supporting, it's solid. So hats off. There's some jobs in real estate that you may not know exist, that do exist. And if you're ever considering a job in real estate, looking for a sea change, tree change in the new year with your work, think about real estate.
Awesome. Definitely, guys. Definitely consider it.
Thank you, Josh Wapshot.
Thanks, Mark. See you guys. Have a great day.
Thank you, Jovan. That's his Serbian name.
Goodbye.
Hvala, Jovan. Hvala.